What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Litecoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. We're sitting at about $130 right now, with a recent high of $139, almost $140 yesterday, I believe. Yeah, a lot of volume came in. We have a bit of a double top look in our RSI, but we absolutely could, and I do believe will continue to grow from here. We might have a little bit of a pullback first, down back to around $110. We're at 130 now, so a little bit of a pullback. Let's go over the 4-hour time frame, the shorter time frames. You can see we have some bearish divergence here. You have lower highs in the RSI and higher highs in the price. You also have the volume diverging, where you're moving up, but your volume is dying down. And you even actually had a very bearish candle to top off this 4-hour period. So, I mean, the last time that you did that, you moved down a little bit. This time, who knows, you maybe move down a little bit more. You're a little bit more exhausted now. Your 4-hour RSI, it looks like it's in this uptrend here. With these kind of uptrends, you can only go up so much. Like if you were to move up higher, maybe one last drive, I could see that. But more likely than not, I mean, you're already pretty overbought. You'd probably break out of this to the downside and consolidate for a little bit. This is the 4-hour time frame, so I'm talking days, if not hours, but probably days. Nothing too extreme, right? So a little bit of a consolidation, a little bit of a pullback. You had to move up. It's very common, right? Volatility, it's what it's called. It's what we do. So you're probably going to pull back a little bit. I would think at least, at a minimum, back down to like $120, but probably, I mean, I say probably. You really could. You could hold anything between like 123 and 117. You really could. You could hold something, anything in between there. But if you don't hold 117, I would very confidently say something between about 100 to 110, right? 123, 117. If you don't hold 117, you probably do hold 100, if not $110. And this right here, I mean, right there, these previous areas, that's at $105. These previous areas of resistance here. So, anyways, getting all hung up on that, and you have other significance going lower too. So I really, as you get lower than like 112, it becomes a lot less likely. I'd say really getting below like 120, 115, that's when things get less likely that you'll keep going down. But 123, 117, probably the area that you'll find support at, if not just a little bit lower than that. That's all I got to say. I don't really know if there's anything else worth talking about. You're moving up inevitably. This move definitely doesn't end here. The consolidation, like I said, it's going to take place on a very short-term time frame. All in all, I think it's safe to say, or at least assume, that Litecoin could very well be moving up to $170 to $200 by the end of this year, if not certainly sooner than that, right, at this current pace. But we'll see. The higher up you go in the shorter amount of time, the higher up you'll probably end up by the end of this move, right? If we're up at these areas by the end of December, I think we really could see prices at $250 or $317 by the end of this move as a whole, like sometime in the end of January. But remains to be seen. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. I got nothing else to say. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Litecoin looks really good. Don't be sad, don't be disappointed, don't be scared if the price pulls back a little bit from here. It's actually very likely going to. It's very normal. Another thing that we didn't do, actually, that I could do real quick, from this relative high to this relative low, you literally tipped your 1272. It's perfect. It's perfect. You literally got right up there. You just missed it, which is actually a little bit bearish, but not crazy bearish, right? Going back to about 113 to 103 would be the expected move based off of this fib alone. But sometimes in really bullish circumstances, you don't even go below your 100. You kind of consolidate in this area, and then that's when you make a rip right on up to the next phase, the next areas. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.